Hello everyone again, this is Dow here with another video blog. This is going to be a pretty short one now. Just going to go through the games sort of been playing recently now. So I have been over the last couple of weeks since I've ever done the last video blog last now. So anyway, let's get going here. What I've been playing before I do tend like this to go on. And the first game is Red Dead Redemption, which I know a lot of people are pretty much playing currently now. I'm one of them. I'm not really that far into the game though. I haven't really played a whole lot of it though. I haven't played as much as I thought I would though. Like, I'm still probably in the first sort of area. I know like you go into Mexico and things like that later though. I'm not even in Mexico yet. I'm still doing like the first lack of missions to do the assault in Fort Mercer, so that's pretty much how early I am in the game now. I'll probably play more of it this week now and next week, because I want to try to play as much as possible, try to maybe get it out of the way by the time Super Mario Galaxy 2 gets into my hands. But what I played of it, it's really enjoyable though. I love exploring the west though. It's just really beautiful to look at when you see like certain parts of it, and the sunset and the sunrise and things like that. It's just so beautiful to look at though, and like the graphics are still great though, even though it's the Euphoria engine, which it's the same engine that it was used in GTA 4. But Rockstar knows how to make sort of like beautiful like open world games like that anyway though, and they've done another one with this one now. Even this one's this is Rockstar San Diego, so it is. At the end of the day, the activities are quite fun though for the most part. Like the horseshoe one's just pretty tricky. Like I can't really get it properly down though. Try to release at the right time and try to get into the area the sand to try to get points. I just find it tricky though. But the rest of the activities are cool. Like the bounties are cool to do. You have to hog tie them in order to capture the live and get more money and things like that. It's a great game though. It's just standard open world and Rockstar gameplay though. So if you play like the GTA series and that there, you're pretty much getting the same thing here, just in a different setting, which is not bad. MP's good. I like the free roam, the way you do the gang highlights and things like that as well. It's enjoyable nonetheless. So it's a good game though overall. I should play more of it and try to get it out of the way before other games coming out. I also played, rented out Alan Wake and Lost Planet 2 as well. So I did. And well, let's just say that Lost Planet 2, from what I played of it, I don't think deserves the scores it got though. But I only played the first 2 episodes, and what I played of it, I actually thought it was fine. I thought it was very enjoyable. Like the fighting the big acrid monsters and things like that now, with a couple of people, is actually very fun though. It's just a good co-op game to play. Like the only thing annoyed me in the game itself is like the knockdown attacks though. That just there was just sort of the annoying thing about it, but it wasn't to the point of really annoying the hell out of me now. It was just like a little nuisance. So it was. But I thought it was a good game though. Like I heard there was a train part in it that was just really broken or like annoying as hell to do. But I never got that far into the game though. It was just one thing that did annoy me though. I wasn't actually in the game itself now. It just sort of the fact is that I finished episode 2-3, and I was just going to continue on with episode 3. Like there was a cutscene happening. All of a sudden I got disconnected from live randomly, and then connected back onto it. I was going to start like find another session with people who starting on episode 3. And nope, I did not, because the fact is it did not save it, because I could choose to continue on, and therefore I had to do episode 2-3 again, which sucked. And I actually didn't play it after that though. It's just things like that, and the little glitch I encountered in Dragon Age Origins as well. Just certain things like that just annoy me though, and I just hate when that happens. So but other than that, I enjoyed the game. I never played the multiplayer, but I'm sure it'll be pretty fine as well. I enjoyed the, as I said, enjoyed the co-op, and that's so I should enjoy the MP as well. I'll probably get it one if I find it cheap, you know, for like £20 or less in the future, which probably won't be that long anyway. Probably is that somewhere at the moment. Because fact of the matter is, most games now tend quite fast. They don't only be out of like a month or two before you see them for nearly half price, which is just pretty cool though. Nonetheless, it's just weird, but it's pretty cool though, because especially if you get games now though, and you just wait a few weeks and it's like half price, and then you just say, oh, I should have waited though a few weeks. But there's certain games that you just want to have day one of release, no matter if it goes down in price later on. Alan Wake, played the 2 episodes of it as well, and it's a good game. I like everything in it apart from the game, the combat itself. It's okay. It's not brilliant though. It's just all you do is like you use your flashlight torch to like get the darkness away from the Taken, and like shoot them, rinse and repeat. Pretty much that's it. But other than that, it's cool. Like the whole atmosphere, the dark and light, the way it works is really well done though. And I know Remedy probably just sort of worked hard trying to make things like really creepy and just sort of thrilling for the player to go through now. And like I said, it's good. It sounds pretty cool, just sort of when you're just walking about, just waiting for something to happen. It was just really, as I said, intriguing and creepy. And it's an enjoyable game. Again, I'll probably get that game once it goes down cheap though. I could have finished it if I just played it when I rented it out, but most of the time I just sort of rent to see if it's actually worth purchasing, rather than, you know, like trying to finish it as fast as possible though. And for those 2 games, yeah, I think that I feel that they're worth purchasing though in the future, so they are. And I will get them in the future when I see them for cheap at the end of the day. And finally is No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle, which I got last week because it was released. I got it on last Thursday, and I finished it Sunday there. Because that was pretty much this is the game I pretty much played throughout the weekend there, and it's a great game. Just great just as fun as the first one now. My only gripe with the game really is the camera in it. I think it was just god awful. It just sort of hindered you more than it helped you, to tell you the truth. It's just certain times when you get knocked down by enemies and they're surrounding you, just the camera just goes absolutely nuts though, just like zooms in and it goes a bit crazy. And sometimes as well it kind of went slowed down a bit as well, like the frame rate kind of took a bit of a dip in certain parts as well though. Like cutscenes that sort of happened during gameplay moments as well. But that didn't really annoy me as much as the camera did now. But it's a fun game though. I just loved fighting some of the bosses, even though most of them were pretty easy. So a few of them took me 1 go. Most of them took me like just one go to beat them. Other ones took me maybe just 2 pretty much. But as I say, I was doing it on mild, which is like the normal difficulty anyway, like the highest one you can do first time through now. And some of the bosses were fun to play, nonetheless though, but some of them were just annoying, a bit annoying now, and some of them were just tedious. Like if you ever played the first one, there's a returning boss in this one, which is a boss as it was in the first one, and fighting it is pretty tedious because it just really takes a long time to beat him, so it does. But it's a great game though, graphics are good, sounds good and all. So anyway, just trying to make this under 10 minutes now. I'm getting there. So anyway, that's all for myself now. I'll do another video blog in a few weeks time to give you my impressions on Super Mario Galaxy 2 and what else I tried. So anyway, take care guys, and rock on.